According to the province's monthly survey, snowpack levels in British Columbia are 34% below normal for this time of year. And those snowpacks are supposed to replenish crucial water reservoirs right across the province. For more on what all this means as we head into the late spring and eventually into summer and the impact this could have, we're joined by Tim Morris. He's a board member with the BC Watershed Security Coalition. Good morning to you, Tim.
Good morning, Stephen.
Let's start off with this. Where are most of BC's important reservoirs? Because I only think about the Lower Mainland here and what's happening over on the North Shore in Coquitlam.
Yeah, of course, in Vancouver, there's three key reservoirs that supply drinking water for Vancouver residents. But also there's reservoirs across the province. In Victoria, there's a reservoir supporting water there. But reservoirs are used for supplying hydropower. So there's a number of reservoirs that produce electricity. And there's also reservoirs used to supply farmers with irrigation. So we have reservoirs across the province, but not everywhere has the benefit of these large protected reservoirs that Vancouver has.
Well, right. And I've once had an opportunity to have someone from Metro Vancouver take me into the watershed there and see, the tiers of lake after lake after lake that actually feeds the reservoir. And so, I mean, you need, and I guess most of that water then comes from the snowpack, does it?
Yeah, it's really a combination of snow melt and rain. And the snowpack is really important because when we don't have the rains as we get into the later part of the spring and summer, it's snowmelt that keeps those reservoirs filling up and keeps our streams, rivers, and lakes, replenished. And so when we don't have as much snowpack as we want, it's those streams, lakes, and rivers get a lot drier in the summer.
And so when we say 34% below normal, what does that mean as far as a risk goes, or as far as eventual drought goes?
Yeah, it's really concerning at this point because we're actually in a multi-year drought, and many people remember last year's historic drought and wildfire season. And so we really needed a kind of above average snowpack to make up for the deficit that we're facing coming in. So the fact that we're 34% below normal, which is the worst it's been in 2 decades, is quite concerning as we try and manage through a multi-year drought situation.